Another week, boys, and another twab. This was kind of a special twab because it actually landed on the day of Halloween. Extra spooky, man. Let's get into this though, guys. Essentially, Bungie states that the Festival of the Lost has been unleashed on the tower. Cobwebs are everywhere, black cats are on the prowl, and every vendor has some candy for you to enjoy. Eva Levante went all out this year on decorations and brought some new masks for you to earn. Wild candies and treats are readily available. You also have the Braytech Werewolf to earn, packing the multi-kill clip punch. Yeah, we haven't actually reviewed it yet. It's a 450 auto rifle. We've only got like 1 million of them. We'll probably review it this week though, just to review it. Now the tower isn't the only place that's a bit spookier. There's been an uprising on the moon, and Eris is calling you to challenge the Hive in the Altar of Sorrow and the Pit of Heresy. Xenophage made its grand entrance, bug and all, and we've seen Guardians cracking the puzzle and claiming they're exotic in real time. But it isn't the only new weapon for you to add to your arsenal. We've got some Hive-infused weapons that not only look mean, but back it up with some serious firepower. If you're wanting to take on opposing Guardians with a bit more lethality, Momentum Control has arrived. Fast respawns, quicker kills, and ability regeneration tied to the defeat of your opponents. Get out there and make Shanks proud. So now that we've covered everything that went live on Tuesday, let's see what else is on the calendar. A charity, a costume contest, a hotfix, a bounty, and more inbound. So there's actually a trick-or-treat event going on in which players can earn a Levante prize. Bungie states that if you throw on your mask, embrace your inner darkness, and create the coolest costume for your Guardian, strike a pose, snap a screenshot, and submit your image to the community creation page. Winners will get this emblem right here. Now moving on to the hotfix, guys. Destiny 2 hotfix 2.6.1.1 is tentatively planned for Thursday, November 7th. It contains some quality of life fixes for the Sandbox and Season Pass weapon acquisition. One of the more major changes deals with your pursuit of Pinnacle power. So Bungie dev team actually said that they designed the Pinnacle band of power for Season 8 with the intent to provide aspirational progression that reflects participation in some of the more difficult and time-limited content of Destiny 2. This was meant to be a slower progression than the powerful reward band, but one that wasn't a gateway to accessing content. They said we're not hitting our goals for this availability of rewards in all slots for the Pinnacle level rewards. You may have experienced getting duplicate energy weapon drops from these sources, which is compounded by the need to get a drop in all slots in order to gain enough power to raise your character's overall power by 1. To mitigate this, we've increased the power granted by Pinnacle rewards to +2 instead of +1. Now, once this change goes live, only 4 slots will be needed to increase your character's average power, at which point your powerful rewards will allow those slots that you might have missed to catch up. Our goal is that the Pinnacle band remains a reward for tackling the more prestigious challenges, but take some of the sting away from receiving multiple drops in the same slot. We appreciate all the feedback that we received on this and hope to hear more from you on how this band of progression feels with the new change. That's pretty interesting, guys. Only 4 slots are needed to increase your character's average power, and we get +2. I'm really not sure if this is better or worse than bad luck protection. I want to say it's better, but I guess it still comes down to RNG. Like if you happen to just get the same piece over and over again, and it has happened already, then this system is still going to suck for you. Either way it goes, this should make the Pinnacle grind a little bit easier. Now Bungie just stated here at the bottom that please note, as this change is currently planned for next Thursday, players should wait to earn their Pinnacle rewards until this hotfix is available so they can take advantage of the +2 change. Alright guys, so don't do your raids or anything until next week on Thursday. Alongside these changes though to Pinnacle rewards, we're also adding the Season Pass weapons Pluperfect, am I saying that right? And Temporal Costs. No lie guys, I haven't played with either one of these, but they've been added as possible rewards to Vex Offensive. Bungie states while players may currently unlock the chance for these weapons to drop with random rolls from the Crucible, Gambit, and Strikes, we wanted to add them to another activity to give players more agency in earning random rolls. They've also said that they've additionally added a fix for Ashes to Assets to prevent Telesto from being an absolute besto, where players could earn their supers far more quickly than intended. We never got to play with the bug. I saw it. I saw the exploit. I was on my way to making a video on it and to take full advantage of Telesto the Besto, but it was patched before I can even get it out of my vault. Bungie moved quickly on that one. Now, moving on, we have Iron Banner returning on November 5th, which is next Tuesday, which is pretty crazy. I felt like we just had Iron Banner. Now, it's actually starting at 9 a.m. That's right. We have a time change coming up. daylight saving ends. So for my guys that are used to our current reset time, remember, it's going to be an hour earlier. Now, moving on. Bungie states that if you follow our community news, you know that Godalion is on the move to a new streaming platform. To ensure a nice and warm welcome in his new home on Mixer, we're inviting the internet to hunt him down in the Crucible. We place a Bungie bounty on his head, and it seemed like the neighborly thing to do. So guys, on November 2nd at 10 a.m., noon Pacific, King Godalion will be live over on Mixer. Again, he moved to Mixer here recently from Twitch. Kind of got the same deal that I think Ninja got, as well as Shroud. A lot of big streamers are moving over to Mixer though. Really nice of Bungie though to do this. I think for somebody like me, I'll probably make a Mixer account now. Like, I don't have one. It's not that I got anything against Mixer. I just haven't thought to make one. So I might make one now. Now, moving on to the Game to Give charity event. Now, before I get into this, all right, I actually dropped by Bungie's stream yesterday, and this is actually an excellent thing that Bungie does through their Bungie Foundation. They give iPads to kids through the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. It's an excellent program, and come on, guys, do it for the kids, dude. But if the kids weren't enough motivation, I actually left a message for Bungie yesterday saying that if we met the $400,000 goal, could we potentially get Twilight Garrison back? Outright, I was trying to buy Bungie, okay? I was trying to buy my favorite exotic back into the game. Now, my man Lars, all right, he said that if we broke 400K, we can get Twilight Garrison back.
Aztecross 400K goal, bring back Twilight Garrison. Also, much love to Bungie and the kiddos.
Twilight Garrison, 400K. Well, are you gonna do 350K? I mean, I don't know. I'll talk to people about that. Aztecross. I mean, if you're serious, let's talk.
Let's talk business. We need some donations.
We need donations first, my friend. Yeah.
This isn't a free for all.
Now, I think there may have been some confusion because I think he thought 400K in that one stream. I was more or less talking about 400K for the entire event, like the entire donation event that was going on this week through Game to Give. Some confusion there. Regardless, though, Bungie states right here that they've been blown away by the community involvement, and they have raised nearly $1 million in donations from Guardians around the world. The charity is still going, and this weekend continues the event with DCP live and joined by special guest Pete Parsons, who is the CEO, by the way. So guys, I'm not saying Twilight Garrison is coming back. I was hoping to get more attention about this. I put it up on Twitter, and yeah, we got some retweets. We got some people talking about it. But I'm amazed how many Titan mains don't care about Twilight Garrison. One-Eye Mask, it's well on its way to being nerfed. And even though there are other great exotics on the Titan class that I enjoy playing with, hands down, if Twilight Garrison came back, oh my God, that's all I would use. Can you imagine running around in your Sentinel Super and Garrison all over the place? Can you imagine holding that hammer in your hand and Garrison toward an enemy and hitting them with your hammer? And I'm not talking about the little hammer, I'm talking about big hammer. Burning Maul. Yes, it's got tracking. You don't have to Garrison to your enemy in order to kill them, but just for style points, it would be beautiful. Fellas, drop by DCP this coming up weekend whenever they have the charity going on. Come over on Twitter, get some traction behind this post and start chanting Twilight Garrison. Your man's over here trying to start a movement, okay? And I'm like that one guy in the crowd just yelling all by myself. Help me, please. And for my players that don't know what Twilight Garrison is, because I know we've got some D2 only players, it was an exotic chess piece on the Titan class that allowed us to evade. It was a beautiful movement. You could dodge all kinds of stuff. It had a cooldown though. There was some balance around it. It wasn't like it was broken, but it was beautiful. So if we can, for the love of God, can we get a hashtag bring back Twilight? So let's get that going. Fellas, that's pretty much the TWAB. Bungie did say something about Izanagi's burden though. They said that they resolved the issue that prevented a subset of players from completing the mysterious box quest to receive Izanagi's burden. However, new issues emerged from that, which blocked progression further down the line of the quest, in which players are not receiving progress when redeeming forged keys. Players are also not receiving progress for obsidian crystals received from the rare black armor bounties. It's currently under investigation, so I don't know when it's going to be fixed, guys. It seems like if you don't have Izanagi's at this point, maybe next season you'll get it, which kind of sucks because it's such a good exotic right now. Well, fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.